there, we're here for Monday Reads, and I hope you enjoyed this story, and I hope that I could read the story because, like I said, I need a new prescription on my glasses, and I'll have to get to it. Okay, here we go. This is called Something New at the Wedding, and it's by Gracie D Booth. When I was 8 years old, my bosom pal, Emmy, was to be a flower girl at the church wedding of her big sister, Irma. Practically everyone in the community had been invited. Emma had a dream of a dress sheer, ruffly, and it came clear down to her new white sandals. Mother would play the organ and my preacher, Daddy, would perform the ceremony. Daddy insisted that I sit by my mother behind the organ. Completely hidden from Emma's sight, I would have to peek around the organ to see what was going on. The church was packed when Daddy Ray, the groom, and the best man came out of Daddy's study and took their places in front of the altar. Unnoticed by anybody but me, and I sure didn't let on, my little dog, Fido, had managed to sneak in half-open side door and creep under my chair. Then Mother swung from the soft strains of To a Wild Rose into a slow, solemn chords of Here Comes the Bride. That was just too much for poor Fido, whose canine ears was attuned only to Jesus Loves Me, Bride of the Corner, and such hymns from he always tagged along with us to Sunday school. Uh-oh. Darting out of hiding, before I could stop him, he made it straight for Daddy and squatted down in the aisle right in front of him, threw back his woolly head and howled mournfully. Ray's face got as red as fire, and the best man was trying awfully hard not to grin. Overwhelmed by embarrassment, Father simply glared in the direction. I sat frozen in my chair until, in desperation, Mother lifted one toe off the organ pedal and kicked my shin. Ouch, that must have hurt. It was up to me to do something quickly. I dashed out of the shelter of the organ and grabbed Fido, who began to bark furiously at the further snickers and giggles could be heard from all over the church. I was afraid to go outside the door. It was too close to Mother, and her eyes was spitting fire. That's an expression I use sometimes. My eyes are just spitting fire. The only way out was along Rose Petals path. Without a moment's hesitation, I headed the way at the breakneck gallop, almost upsetting Emma, who was halfway down the aisle. In full sympathy with Fido and me, she tossed her half-empty basket towards Daddy and hoisting high her long, fluffy skirt, scurried at my heels, scattering rose petals. We tore through the procession and out the open door. We hid under the bridal wreath hedge at the back of the church until we heard everyone leave for the reception at Emma's house. Nobody looked for us, and we were too scared to go, so we missed it all. All but the scolding we got that night when we ventured home. Emma and I were not quite sure that Irma and Ray were really married after all the ruckus and without Emma doing her part until the twins arrived. Then we decided we must be. And when the babies were named for us, Emma and Ella, we knew at long last that we were fully forgiven. I hope you like the story today. And if you do, please give me thumbs up on Monday Reads. And this story came from the good old days. And boy, let me tell you, there's some good stories in the good old days. So, you never know what's going to be on my videos. Please give me a thumbs up. God bless. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.